Someone always hates someone.
In der Vienna Business School herrschte große Aufregung, denn Scary Guy hielt hier seinen ersten Vortrag in Österreich.
Well, I started off 10 years ago, and my mission was the total elimination of hate, violence, and prejudice worldwide.
World peace is a choice, it isn't something you wait for. It begins in each and every one of us.
People have the capacity to take full responsibility for who they are in the moment. We no longer have to live as victims of anyone else for the rest of our lives.
Vor allem Teenagern und Kindern möchte Scary Guy helfen, mit Gewalt in jeder Form umgehen zu lernen.
You don't put rotten, horrible, spoiled, terrible food in your mouth. You know it'll make you sick. The same theory and the same philosophy applies to everything you see and hear. You choose who you are based on what you see and hear. You do not have to eat all the rotten food. You do not have to eat or hear all the rotten words. You've got the power to choose.
Sein Wandel vom Tätowierer zum Scary Guy vollzog sich in einem Moment der Selbsterkenntnis.
I changed my name 10 years ago in a court of law because somebody called me the name in a newspaper ad. They said, in the tattoo business, and I'm an ex-tattoo artist, and they said, are you tired of dealing with scary guys with war paint facial tattoos? And when I read the ad, I slammed it down on the counter, and I thought, now why would he say that about me? Hey, I'm a good guy. And I couldn't figure that out. Why would anybody say anything about someone they don't know, let alone put it in a newspaper? When I read the ad, I slammed it down on the counter, and I thought, well, what am I going to do to get that guy back? Revenge. I thought, well, I'll jump in my Lincoln, go over to his house, and run over his dog. And then here's where my change came. I said, nah, I'm a good guy, he's a bad guy. He said the rotten words. So I stood on my pedestal, and I began to brag and gloat about how great I was as a human being. And when I started to think about how great I was as a human, my life flashed before me. And I realized I was a name caller, a hater. I could stereotype and categorize people at will. I masked my whole life in sarcasm and humor. So the truth is I was no different than the guy that ran the ad. You know, I just didn't use newspapers. And I was calling myself a good guy, see. So the truth is I was a scary guy. I lived a scary guy life. But I lied, and I lied about it all, and I called myself a good guy. So I thought, you know what? That's who I was. So I decided to change my name legally to the Scary Guy and do whatever I can to help kids so they stop victimizing each other, name calling, bullying, and putting down, and then teen suicides. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I decided to hit the road and wake these kids up to the truth.
Die Zuhörer nahmen jedenfalls viel vom Vortrag mit.
Das, was er gesagt hat, das motiviert einen und ich hoffe, ich kann dazu beitragen. Ja.
Ach Gott, ich denke schon, also einfach sich bewusster werden, was man sagt und über seine täglichen Aussagen nachdenken mehr.
Eines, was man hier sehr stark herausgesehen hat, dass zuerst das Wort entscheidet. Das heißt, wichtig ist, was man miteinander spricht, wie man miteinander umgeht, denn das Wort ist entscheidend, erst nachher kommt dann immer die Hand.
Veranlasst hat den Besuch des Scary Guy übrigens der Schulsprecher.
Er hat die Informationen bekommen und er hat gesagt, wir haben die Chance, dass Scary Guy zu uns an die Schule kommt und ich habe das als selbstverständlich empfunden und auch, glaube ich, wichtig für Schüler, dass sie mal auch außerschulisch etwas anderes hören, als wir nur in der Schule eine Predigt über Gewalt oder gegen Gewalt.